Today we begin a new letter by the Apostle Paul, and that's his letter to the Galatians. Many people look to Galatians as one of the great passages or books or letters in the New Testament that speaks to the freedom or the liberty that we have in Christ compared to what life was like under the law. And in chapter 1, our verse for today, if you want to focus on one verse, is chapter 1, verse 10, where Paul writes, "Am I now seeking human approval or God's approval? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still pleasing people, I would not be a servant of Christ." Paul is touching on a very important theme in this verse. There are many of us, and there's lots of family dynamic, emotional, psychological reasons why some of us grow up to be people pleasers. That pleasing other people, having the acceptance, the love, the response of people because we do what they want or what they're hoping or what they ask, that can be very important to a number of us emotionally and psychologically. We can be people pleasers. But Paul is saying, there's actually a higher calling, a higher standard, and that is to seek to live in a way that we have God's approval, that we want to be a servant of Christ. To please Christ is more important than pleasing people. And this is very important, and not just for apostles, not just for pastor or a church volunteer leader, is that sometimes doing what we believe Christ is calling us to do, trying to do what we think is approving or pushing us to do, may mean disappointing people. And that's not a fun place to be. Obviously, I would prefer, all of us would prefer, I'd rather always be able to do things that please God and Christ and please people. But sometimes those things are at odds. And when they are, it's very important for us as individuals, for us as a congregation. You know what? We've got to do what God approves of, even if that means disappointing people from time to time. And hopefully people understand that our motives are pure, that this is what we're pursuing. It may mean I'm personally disappointed now and again. I may not get everything that I want. If we are seeking to please Christ, we are on the right path. And that's the path we all need to follow. So I pray today you'll reflect on this idea of pleasing Christ and being his servant even more than seeking to be a pleaser of people.